because I'm a human being. I got down in the West Wing bathroom and I said a prayer on my knees. God, give me this peace. When I stood at the podium, I went from nerves in my office and my assistant getting my family on speakerphone to pray with me to a total and complete serenity, like I'd been there my whole life. And it was easy almost. And it was nothing I did. It was because there were millions of men and women of faith across the country who prayed for me and prayed for the administration. So if you prayed for the administration, thank you.
That's amazing. And, it was funny because the press hated the Trump administration, but you have some of the best comebacks I've ever heard in my life. It made me think, your husband can never win an argument, can he?
He's pretty good.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, man.
He'll give me a run for my money.
I was like, man, I don't want my wife taking cues from Kayla because she's handling business. This isn't the notes, but I've asked her before, and I thought the other day, I was like, you worked for a guy who had an entire TV show dedicated to firing people. What was it actually like to work for Trump?
Yes, he is a fun guy to work for. You will laugh in every meeting. You will walk away laughing. As when you watch his rallies, he has a way with humor. He also, is tough. He wants accountability. So if someone's not doing their job, he'll demand accountability, which I think is a good thing. But what a lovely person to work for. And, one anecdote I share that really tells you about what President Trump is like is one night we board Marine One. That's the helicopter you see on the White House lawn. It takes off. It goes to Joint Base Andrews, where you all board onto Air Force One. You all see these images on television. So I'm getting on Marine One. We're going to a rally. I think it's a Saturday night. And I get on this Marine One helicopter, and there's only like 8 of us on board. The president looks at me and goes, "Why are you here?" Oh no, this is the guy to your point that fires people on the.
And you're waiting to hit the desk.
I'm like, this is not a good question to be asked. And I said, "Mr. President, I'm your press secretary." He said, "No, I know that, but you could have sent one of the young kids in your office to go on this trip. You didn't have to come. It's Saturday night. What's your husband doing? What's your daughter doing?" And I said, "Well, my husband is playing baseball, and he might pitch tonight." My husband was playing professional baseball at the time. And he goes, "Wait, your husband's playing professional baseball and may pitch tonight, and you're going to a Trump rally?" And he turned around and said something like, "The Trump rally, the greatest show on earth." We get on Air Force One, and all night he's asking, "Is your husband pitching on the mound? What's he doing?" And I'm like, surely he's going to go do this rally, forget about it, go, be the leader of the free world and forget about my personal life. Nope, the whole night he's asking if Sean's pitching. And then finally we land in the White House lawn on Marine One, blades of grass going back, and he looked at me and he goes, "Kaylee, go to my private dining room off the side of the Oval Office and put on the baseball game, and you put your feet up and you watch your husband pitch," which I did not do. But the second part of what he said meant so much. He said, "And next week, go be with your family, go be with your husband, go be with your daughter, because nothing matters more than family." And that said so much to me about him, and to see him foster that relationship with my family is very beautiful.
That's just stuff we don't get to see or hear about all the time. Yeah. Well, you are a mom, and you were in that high pressure position really young with kids. And I believe there's a lot of moms, and especially for women, it's hard because you want to balance career and kids. You feel that call.